It's been a spectacular downfall for one of America's most well-known pastors. Robert Morris, the founder of the Gateway Church, is now facing child sex abuse-related charges in Oklahoma. The grand jury indictment was announced Wednesday, and our Robbie Owens has been getting answers about what happens next. Robbie.
Karen, bond for the former Gateway pastor has been set at $50,000. Oklahoma officials tell me they expect him to turn himself in early next week. Now, I asked twice, but was never given a clear answer on whether that has to happen in Oklahoma. Typically, that's the case. But as you know, there has been nothing typical about this situation. Normally, we would not identify sexual assault victims, but Cindy Clemishire has indeed confirmed that she is that unnamed victim in the indictment, and she says she no longer wants her name or her story hidden. I spoke with her earlier today as she talked about that moment in the courtroom when the indictment was read.
Well, it was very surreal after all these years and really not believing it would ever happen, and a relief and just very grateful. My family's been very grateful for the diligence of all the law enforcement and everyone involved that's made this happen.
What is your message to the community that has supported you?
Thank you. Thank you for all of the messages through text and Facebook or social media, and just the strength that it's given myself and my family to continue on this journey, and knowing that it's helping so many other victims. It really, truly means so much to me.
8-9 months ago, when you first decided to go public with your story, I know you had shared with close friends and therapists, but when you told the world your story, looking back, were you prepared for what was going to happen next?
I don't think anybody could ever be prepared. Even knowing the platform that he had built to speak from, I still don't think anyone could ever truly be prepared. And just still so grateful for the response. I know there's negativity out there, but for the most part, it's just been nothing but support.
As for Morris, an initial court date has not yet been set. We're told he will have to surrender his passport. And right now, court documents don't show that he is represented by an attorney. So there's been no one we could reach out to on his behalf for comment. Karen?
Robbie, one of the things that struck me is that there isn't a statute of limitations on this case, and I'm wondering why.
Well, we asked the Oklahoma Attorney General about that, and the response we were given is that because at the time of the alleged incident, Morris was not a resident of Oklahoma. As we've reported, he was a traveling preacher and came in contact with the alleged victim because he would often stay with her and her family when he was in the area preaching. But he did not live in Oklahoma, and as such, the Attorney General is interpreting state law as that the statute of limitations will not apply. It is something that we will be watching and most likely expecting his attorneys to challenge. Karen?
That would make sense. Robbie, thank you very much. Now, Robert Morris resigned from Gateway Church last summer. The church forwarded us this statement saying, "We are aware of the actions being taken by the legal authorities in Oklahoma and are grateful for the work of the justice system in holding abusers accountable for their actions. We continue to pray for Cindy Clemishire and her family, for members of and staff of Gateway Church, and for all of those impacted by this terrible situation." Now, CBS News Texas will continue to have coverage on these new developments. As we learn more, we will share them with you. You can find the latest anytime at cbsnewstexas.com.